I'll just ensure that my phone is silent so that we are not interrupted. Yes, so I just got a message that I should start my live stream, and that is what I have started. So please join the live stream. While I wait for you, I'll just ensure that my phone doesn't disturb me in the middle of the live stream. So I'm a bit late. I should have been here at 4:30 UK time, but I'm here at 4:38 UK time. So apologies once again. If you have joined the live stream, then do let me know. Say hello, hi, or maybe I can send a message to you. That might be much more convenient, I suppose. I think my father has already joined. And so, yes, so I'm still struggling with adjusting my sleep to UK time. Hello, mom. So I just recall that I had said that whenever I'll make videos from UK, which I am now, I'll be wearing these glasses, but I had not been wearing these glasses. So today I thought I should. It achieves two purposes. Purpose one is it's a new look, I suppose, and purpose two is I don't have to constantly look at the camera, because when I'm not wearing the glasses, I should be looking straight at the camera to make the conversation engaging. If I'm looking somewhere else, then it feels like I'm skewed. But if I wear this, and even if I'm looking elsewhere, it really doesn't look that odd to the viewer. So two purposes served there. And also these are prescription glasses which do not interfere with my vision. So hello Baba, hello Mom, hello Shumanda. I hope everything is good. So the routine here is still a bit off. I'm still operating on the India time, at least in terms of my sleep. Yesterday I was able to stay awake the entire day, and I was awake till I think 9:30 p.m. UK time. I did not sleep at all during the day, and so that part I have been able to manage. I have been able to ensure that I stay awake. I did all kinds of things in the evening to ensure that I stay awake. I recorded myself, which I was not able to edit, so I could not upload it. I packed all my bags last night itself, so they are all nicely packed. I think I can show it to you. Is it possible to show it to you? Yes, I think I can show it to you. So perhaps you can understand that my bags are all packed. I hope I was able to show it to you. I don't know if it was. That's the best I could have done. Apologies if I couldn't show it properly. So I packed all the bags and I've double checked, triple checked, I've checked all the drawers. Nothing is left behind. So the only things that are now still outside, only things that were outside that are still outside are my phone, my wallet, the basic microphone equipment, which all goes inside this one small bag, and the iPad. These are the only things that are outside, and also this bottle which I'll be carrying. Apart from that, everything else is packed. So at the end of the live stream, what I will do is I'll try to sleep some more, because as I said, thank you. I hope other people in Northern Ireland also agree with your opinion. That would really make things interesting here. So as I said, the struggle till now is still about adapting to the sleeping pattern of a normal resident of the United Kingdom. I am still sleeping like I am an Indian resident, because I'm still waking up at 5 a.m. India time, which is midnight UK time. Yesterday, despite staying awake till 9:30 p.m. Thank you. I hope they do. So till 9:30 p.m. I was awake yesterday. despite waking up at midnight the previous night, but I was awake till 9:30 p.m. I ensured that I don't sleep, hoping that by staying awake till 9:30 p.m. I'll at least wake up at 4 a.m. UK time, maybe 4:30 a.m. UK time, maybe even 5 a.m. UK time. If I would be late for this live stream, I would not be that upset, because I was sure that you'll understand that I'm adjusting to the UK timings. But I went to sleep at 9:30. I think I fell asleep instantaneously. I was very tired. But yet again, I woke up at 1 a.m. UK time. And from 1 a.m. UK time, I've been trying to sleep till about 3:45 a.m. So that's almost 3 hours I was trying to sleep, couldn't get sleep. So at 3:45 a.m. I got up, brushed my teeth, did all the morning activities, and took a bath. Obviously, I have got very accustomed to taking a bath in a bathtub now. I don't think I can move back to the older technique. I'm just joking. Of course, I can move back to the older technique, but taking bath in a bathtub, it's really a very refreshing experience. So I did that, and now I have started the live stream. Today the plan is, before I talk about today's plan, I want to mention the one thing I did yesterday. I went to the hospital around, I left for the hospital around 1 p.m. Again I walked, and before going there I told the hotel staff here, the reception people at the hotel. Yes, that's exactly what I was about to talk about. So before leaving the hotel, I talked to the people at the reception in the hotel. I told them about my plan for today, that I intended to check out at 9 a.m. and I want to book a cab from this location to the next location where I'll be staying in Redgate House. And they were willing to book the cab for me. I said that I am willing to book the cab myself. I just want to know if cabs are freely available during the Christmas period. So the person at the reception, who must be aware of the reality in this part of the world, said that cabs will be running throughout the Christmas period. So while the buses may not be running and the trains probably will not be running, the cabs are going to be running throughout the Christmas period. So that is a big relief. I do have a ride-hailing app downloaded, which I tried yesterday. I was able to book a cab with that, although I cancelled it immediately. I did not take the cab, but I am quite confident that I'll be able to book the cab today. Cabs are available, cabs are affordable, and I have enough pounds to pay for the ride. So that is the plan, to book the cab, and bags are packed. So bags will be loaded in the cab and I'll move to the next location today. But there is a slight complication there. I also got a message from one of the consultants, basically one of the bosses here, that if it's possible, I should visit the ward at 8:15 a.m. To start the mandatory training, which has to be done on a computer and has to be done on a computer inside the hospital. So I told my boss that I have this relocation also. So she was kind enough to say that you do the relocation, you don't have to come to the ward at all. But I said I'll postpone the relocation by about an hour so that I can go to the hospital, familiarize myself with the surroundings, find out where the computers are, maybe start a bit, and then excuse myself at 9 a.m. So the plan is that once the live stream is done, I'll try to sleep till 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. Then the formal attire is out. I'll wear it on top of what I'm wearing now, and I'll take the luggage. Whatever is still not packed, I'll pack that in. Just tiny bits, smartphone, tablet, a few wires, a bottle. Small things, I'll pack them. I'll take the entire luggage, I'll wear formal attire and go downstairs. Keep the luggage at the reception area. I've already spoken with the reception staff. They are willing to hold on to my luggage. Have breakfast. Leave the hotel for hospital around 7:20. If I start walking at 7:20, I'll definitely reach before 8:15, which is the expected time of arrival for me in the hospital. Meet the people in the hospital, ENT people in the hospital, find out about the computer in the ENT office, figure out what I need to do, and then return to the hotel. I think I'll be able to reach by 9:30, and at 9:30 I'll book a cab. I'll load all the luggage onto the cab, and then I'll head towards Redgate House. I've told Brian at Redgate that I'll be there by 11. Originally I was supposed to reach by 10, and Brian is more than accommodating. He said that 11 works perfectly for him. So from by 11 I'll be there. Once I have loaded all the luggage inside the room in Redgate House, my next task would be, hello ma. Once I have loaded all the luggage inside the room in Redgate House, my next task would be to go back to the hospital, and there is a Tesco supermarket very close to the hospital. So my plan is to buy some ready to cook meals, or meals that can be easily consumed without having to go through an elaborate cooking process, because as you know, I am so good a cook that I only need the best possible equipment to be able to cook. So I will try to compromise by purchasing stuff that is easy to cook, and I will have access to a refrigerator, to a washing machine, and to a microwave in Redgate. So I will try to buy stuff that can be stored in the refrigerator and easily cooked in a microwave, and preferably I will try to have disposable cutlery, disposable plates, so that I don't have to get into the process of washing, although I think I'll have access to a dishwasher also, but that's a learning curve that I'm not willing to participate in immediately. So that is the next plan. Once I have loaded all the luggage in the room inside Redgate House, the food facility is not available in Redgate House. Food facility in Redgate House is you have to cook yourself. So the kitchen will be made available to me, the microwave will be made available to me, the refrigerator will be made available to me. So I'll have designated space in one of the refrigerators. It's a very big house. I cannot explain how big the house is. I can probably show you pictures, but I can't show it to you during the live stream. Probably I can, but I'm not very good at using the various things available to me, various buttons available to me on the live stream. So I can't show you the picture to you, but it's a very big house on a hill. I think a 9-bedroom house. One of the bedrooms will be allocated to me. I will have access to the common areas: living room, dining room, washing machine, dishwasher. There is a boiler room for drying clothes. Brian told me that if you wash your clothes the previous night and you keep it here for one night, the next morning you'll be able to wear them. So I think I'll have ironing facilities also available to me. So all of that is there, but ready-made food is not available. I can't really ask someone to cook for me. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to purchase food that can be easily converted into edible form with the help of a microwave. There are these microwave ready dishes that are available in Tesco supermarket, which is very close to the hospital. So my plan is, after loading the luggage in the room in Redgate House, to go to the Tesco near the hospital, which is about 25 minutes from Redgate House, and to buy enough food to last me for at least 3 or 4 days, and then load that back into Redgate House, and depending upon how much time is left, then head back to the hospital. Today, a very important thing that I need to do, which I also, I think I was trying to talk about it, but I got distracted, I got deviated. Yesterday, what I tried to do was I tried to get a swipe card. So I went to the hospital around 2 p.m. I went to the second floor. I don't know if I can buy for 7 days. I don't think I can buy for 7 days, because the hospital will be open for... Hello Riju, my Marathi cousin has joined the chat. So I don't think I can buy enough food for 7 days and then carry it back to Redgate. I might have the money to buy food for 7 days, but logistically carrying that much food back to the Redgate house will be difficult. Now, yes, I did say that all these places are closed for 7 days, but I think I was wrong. All of these places are not closed for 7 days. Certainly the hospital is not closed for 7 days. Hospital is only closed, I think, 2 or 3 days. 25th December is closed, 26th December is closed, and 1st January is closed, the hospital. And by hospital, I mean the administrative sections of the hospital. The hospital remains open to patients throughout the calendar year 24/7. That's why it is a hospital. But various sections of the hospital will be closed on 25th, 26th and 1st of January. Other days it's completely open. So I don't really have to worry about food. Yesterday I have explored the hospital in detail. There are many places in the hospital where food is served, and so I will not be dependent on food for 7 days. Because everything will be closed. So I don't see the merit in buying food for 7 days for two reasons. Reason number one is I don't need to buy food for 7 days because I have alternative arrangements available in the hospital. And reason number two is carrying all that food to Redgate House will be a challenge for me. So I will buy as much food as I can carry, and while I probably book a cab again from Tesco supermarket to Redgate House, but I might even walk the distance. So that is the plan. I probably will buy, I'll prepare a list and I'll buy that which I feel will be adequate for me. And tell us if you did or saw anything interesting yesterday. So the interesting thing I did yesterday was I went to the hospital to get my swipe card. So a swipe card is something which gives you access to various parts of the hospital. So I went to the hospital at, good morning Rajnath ji. I went to the hospital at around 1:30 p.m. I located the north wing. Locating different places in the hospital is itself a challenge. It's a huge campus. So I located the north wing. I was sitting outside. I met the nurse who had done my occupational checkup, I think on 22nd. So yesterday was 23rd. So the previous day she had met me and she greeted me. We had a word and she said, why don't you wait inside? It's much warmer inside. You're waiting in the cold outside. And remember, this is 1:30 p.m. So even at midday, it's incredibly cold. So I waited inside. There's a very nice lobby where I was waiting. I was waiting just opposite the help desk. So around 1:55 p.m. I went up to the help desk. I asked the lady at the help desk, can you tell me where Trevor is? I need to meet Trevor. I showed her a letter which said that meet Trevor at 2 p.m. So she told me where Trevor is and I went and met Trevor. I thought I would get the swipe card right away, but Trevor said I need to meet him 24 hours later, which is today. So that's the interesting thing that happened yesterday. I also came across a lot of Indians on the road, and there are a lot of Indians inside the hospital, obviously. While when I'm walking around Northern Ireland, I'm mostly seeing white people, Caucasians, but inside the hospital there's a disproportionate percentage of Indians, which is quite reassuring. Again, I am saying Indians, they may not be Indians, they may be from the Indian subcontinent, they may be from Pakistan or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or other places, but they look very similar to what I am familiar in terms of seeing in my home country of India. So that's the interesting thing that happened. I also went out at night yesterday around I think 7 p.m. I wanted to check out the Tesco, which is right next to the hotel here, but I didn't enter. I saw some interesting supermarket names which I will not repeat here, but so those are the interesting things that happened. Yesterday my main target was to stay awake throughout the working day. I had developed a habit of falling asleep in the afternoon around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. UK time, but I've abandoned that. I've stayed awake. I stayed awake the entire day. I went to sleep at 9:30, but still I woke up at 1 a.m. So that is something that still requires work. I have also been assured by my bosses here that the only thing I'm expected to do between now and January is to finish off as much of the learning module as is possible. It will take about 3 weeks to finish completely, so I'm being realistic. I can't really expect to finish everything within a week, and there are some emails from the HR department that I need to reply to. So those are the things that I'm going to do. I don't really have to do any clinical work now because I am still awaiting the occupational health clearance before I get a fit report from the occupational health team, which typically takes about a week, and the appointment was on 22nd December, so I don't think I'll get it before 29th December. So before I am declared fit for seeing patients from the occupational health point of view, I cannot sign the formal contract, and without those two things I can't start doing any clinical work. So long story short, I have a lot of downtime, I suppose, and the only thing I'll be doing in terms of work is the mandatory training that every employee is supposed to undergo before they start doing serious work in the hospital. I'm not saying that the mandatory training is not serious work, but the traditional work that one expects doctors to do. So that's the plan. So today involves checking out from the hotel I am in right now, City Hotel, going to the hospital, coming back to the hotel, going to Redgate, going to Tesco, buying stuff, loading stuff in Redgate, going back to hospital, getting the swipe card from Trevor, and maybe get a bit of learning done on the computer in the hospital. So that's the plan. It's a packed schedule, and it's also Christmas Eve. So shops will stay open till 6 p.m. today. Everything will be closed tomorrow, but I am, except the cabs, but I'm optimistic that maybe even on 26th December, Boxing Day, most of the shops will be closed, but 27th December onwards, most places would be open. What about the nightlife in Derry? Are there any nightclub or anything of that sort? So this hotel where I am in, this is in the city center, and I have been going through all the property sites looking for a rental accommodation. So all the rental properties in this area, in the vicinity of this hotel, they continuously advertise the fact that it's in the heart of the city, so you can avail of the bustling nightlife in the city if you stay in this location. So yes, there is a very vibrant nightlife in this area, in this part of the city where I am currently staying, and I've even heard a lot of enthusiastic people from outside the window at night, late into the night, and so these places do stay open. I'm familiar with establishments, I've read about them, that they stay open till late in the night, and they are all very close to the hotel I am in. So yes, Derry does have interesting opportunities at night, but then I am not obviously going to participate in any of that. That is not why I'm here. And but yes, people who are interested in those things, they do have options. It's as safe as, are the streets safe in the night is the question. It's as safe as it is in any other part of the world. That's a question I had asked Sylvia, who is the person who was making me familiar with the place. She was part of the onboarding team. She's part of the international medical recruitment team. So I asked her specifically, how safe is Derry? So she said it's as safe as any other city of the world. You would not want to venture out late in the night, go into a dark alleyway in any city, in any part of the world. So you would not do it in Derry either. It's not disproportionately more dangerous than any other city, and it is certainly not 100% safe. You can't really do everything you want to do without really worrying about anything. You always have to be careful. So the added complication for me is that when I leave for work, it's still dark because sun rises around 9 a.m. and I have to reach by 8 a.m. So it's still dark when I leave, and when I'm returning, it's also dark. But then I'm usually walking along big roads with lots of people. I'm not going through any dark alleys. So it's perfectly safe in terms of my daily commute. But if I decide to stay out till late in the night and I encounter people who had a good time, maybe have had a good bit of alcohol, then things can get rough. But I should be aware of my surroundings and I should not put myself in situations where things can get tricky. So yes, I think it's pretty safe. I have not encountered um, any incident which made me think I should be more careful. People generally, when I have eye contact with them while walking, they smile, they say good morning, they say hello, they say good day, and it's really something which is something I'm getting used to. I'm not used to walking on the road and making eye contact and saying hello to strangers. That is certainly not how things are where I have grown up, but that is the case here. So it's okay. And I think I've had a fairly good experience so far. So yeah, the schedule is packed for today. And so just to repeat, I'll start with taking all the luggage downstairs, checking out, breakfast, head to the hospital, return to the hotel, take all the luggage, pack, load it onto a cab that I will book, head out to Redgate, load all the luggage into the Redgate room which will be allocated to me, then head out to Tesco, get all the essential food items that I need to buy for the upcoming few days and load it back into the Redgate house, then head back to the hospital primarily to get the swipe card from Trevor, but also to, if time permits, to do a bit of training using the computer in the hospital. And then I'll be back in Redgate, and the Christmas period will be spent in Redgate. I'll be in Redgate till 21st January. I have found a couple of people who have expressed their interest, tentative interest in being my guarantors, and I've also found a property not very far from this hotel which does not require guarantors. And the third thing, I have asked Sylvia and Robert from HR that I really need a place close to the hospital, so they are also looking, and we are trying to get a, collectively we are trying to get a rental property as close to the hospital as possible. And yeah, things are moving at a very steady pace, and hopefully I'll have good news to report on the rental front very soon. So the next question I got was, did you know writer C.S. Lewis is from Belfast, who wrote the Chronicles of Narnia? I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay. I am aware of many people who are from Northern Ireland. George Best is from Northern Ireland. The airport in Belfast is named after George Best. I know that Rory McIlroy, the famous golfer who was world number one in golf for a very long time in the recent past, he was the best golf player after Tiger Woods in the last 20 years. Rory McIlroy is from Northern Ireland, but I did not know that C.S. Lewis is from Belfast. And so that's an interesting bit of trivia. Belfast is 1 hour by car from here. So you have to understand the entire country of Northern Ireland has a population of 1.9 million, which is 19 lakh people, which is not a lot. It's comparable to the population of of Asansol. So that's the entire country of Northern Ireland. So yes, okay, I'll be going to Belfast at some point. I think yeah, that will be important. So if there are no more questions, I'll end the live stream now. So today a lot of people joined the live stream. Very grateful for you to have joined in at least for some time. Mom, Baba, Ma, Rajnath, Riju, Shumanda. Thank you for joining. I will keep making these live streams every day. Maybe I'll have to adjust the 4:30 time to a different time so that maybe I'll be able to sleep. Maybe the thought of waking up at 4:30 is not allowing me to sleep fully. So maybe I'll shift it to a different time. Redgate House will have its own rules. I'm supposed to ensure that the room stays quiet, and I've got a long list of rules in the rental agreement. So things may be slightly different when I'm in Redgate House. So maybe I'll let you know how things progress. And Brian overall is a very friendly person, so I don't think it will be a big problem. But the next live stream will be from Redgate House. So this is the last time I'm making a live video from City Hotel, which is a 4-star hotel, a phenomenal place. This is the card. You can be anytime. Thank you. So I'm very happy with my stay here. It was a very good stay. The controversy regarding whether the stuff in the refrigerator was complimentary or not, that has been settled. The stuff inside the refrigerator was completely complimentary. The water, the cold drink, the soft drinks, the Kit Kat, all of that was complimentary. I consumed it. It got replenished twice, and I asked the people at the counter, do I have any outstanding bills? And she said that all bills have been settled. You are good. So the theory that stuff inside the refrigerator was not complimentary, was chargeable, that is not correct. This was completely complimentary. So I was very happy with my stay here, and today I'll head out to Redgate, and that's the main thing on the agenda, relocating to Redgate. And I also try to get the swipe card from Trevor from the hospital, and in the middle I'll try to squeeze in time to get some essentials from Tesco and get some training done on the hospital computer. So if there are no further questions, I'll end the live stream. Thank you so much for joining this. Thank you for the wishes. I really am looking forward to staying in Redgate. It's a huge house. I showed the picture to some of my colleagues in my previous workplace, and they thought it was the hospital. But it's massive, and I hope it is comfortable, and I'm able to adjust to that place easily. And also find out how easy it is to walk from. Like I have figured out the walking distance, the walking route from City Hotel to the hospital. I'll also have to figure out the walking route from Redgate to the hospital. It's a shorter route. Redgate is on water side, City Hotel is on city side. I'll not have to cross the River Foyle to go to the hospital, but let's see. I'll figure out the route in no time, I'm sure about that. So thank you for watching the live stream. Now I'll end it and try to get some, maybe at least an hour or two of some sleep, and then head out downstairs for checking out and having breakfast. Okay, so bye bye, take care. I hope everything is great at home, and once I get a proper rental property, I'll let you know, and then maybe we can talk about you people coming over and visiting me. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye.